Sit it down.
It's real, it's raw, and it's authentic. You're now rocking with the best.
We are some untamed professionals. That is for damn sure. Isn't that great?
Oh, shit, we're live. Fuck.
What's up, Shark?
Hey. What's up, everybody?
How's everyone doing?
Look. We got somebody we're humping on top of right below us right here. We got Michael on tonight because we thought Michael would bring some good analysis for we can check out this fight card coming up, you know, besides our special guest. Our guest, I'm going to tell you right now, I mean, if you've watched her, you check her out. She's a badass boxer. And when she's fighting Aaron coming up, Sonya, I'm going to tell you, when she comes on, this girl right here, she packs a punch. I've watched footage of her, and I'm looking forward to that. But what's going on? I mean, have y'all heard any interesting news recently going on in this BYB world or anything?
A lot of news. Lots of news. So the Doolittle fight's off now.
Why?
I'm not exactly sure, but I hear he's gonna be. We'll know here soon. I heard some things about maybe him going back to old Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, I've heard this is what I've heard. Okay, I've heard multiple people. You know, he said such and such about a contract or something. That's what everybody says. That's what. There's a video where somebody said that. All I know is I feel like it was some bad girlfriend blood from Extra Crispy over there. I mean, I hate to. And look, once again, they tried to get me, and
it's a shame for Joey Angelo, man, because I know he was really looking forward to that fight. He deserved
absolutely.
So
I think he'll fight. I think they're going to get him somebody else, and hell, somebody that's got okay. How about this? Somebody that's not afraid to side the dotted line. Obviously, you know what I'm saying,
right? Somebody's going to stick to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you miss Janine? That's what I'm saying. Between the last interview last week, we had him. Come to find out, he backed out.
Yeah, I mean, they went on for a minute on your show.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what? I'm going to say this right here, and I'm going to say it because that's what I'm allowed to say, stuff like this. This is politically correct. But when I was doing the interview, I feel like Joey was more into the interview than the other guy, Doolittle. I kind of feel like Doolittle didn't even know he was fighting Joey. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just felt weird.
To warm up.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm fighting you? Oh, cool. For the belt? Yeah. Oh, yeah, really? I just felt like it was like a skit. But that's just my opinion. And look, I'm not going to say nothing right now, guys. But there is possibly the main man himself at the king of the fried chicken might have personally fired at me today. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but there could be. This could be. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm just a. Like I said, like that guy said on that post. I'm from Tennessee. I'm trailer trash. Live in a trailer park. All that good stuff. Why would you pick on me? Come on. Why would they do it? Why? Like, what do I got that you got? Is it because I look better than them? That's it. Right there. You know what it is? It's Frank Dukes, man. And I'm going to tell y'all I think, is our guest up? Because if our guest is on, we'll get her next. But I want to tell y'all something funny. Last night until 2 a.m., Frank Dukes called me because he saw that post of how that guy slandered me. That guy, last night, they said such bad stuff about me that I didn't even know people knew about me. And Frank Dukes called me like my sensei, like to mentor me. He was like, "You good?" And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah." I got plans for these motherfuckers. Don't worry, Frank. Don't worry. I'm good.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's obviously some smoke rolling.
God, like I'm fucking like Snoop Dogg and rolling around with my 40. I got 44s. I ain't got 24s.
They're awfully worried about you.
Yeah, Mr. Nate, you ain't even got to see it. I've showed Michael all the screenshots. It's unreal.
I want to see all of them. Here's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
You have 4 daughters. Let me tell you something. I have dogs and a cat. And if someone talked about me or my family or my character, I would flip out. And I have no biological children. I think there's a line that gets crossed between what's funny and what is completely inappropriate. And if it's completely inappropriate, it needs to be handled that way because there is absolutely no reason someone should ever take it to that level. That's how shit happens and things go bad real quick.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
A lot of that bullshit lately here. All kinds of things happening. People, all kinds of people talking. Just a bunch of bullshit. You know, people. It's crazy. We don't.
They're scared. They slander. They scared. They're slander.
What makes you wonder is if people are willing to say such evil things verbally, what are they willing to do physically? And that's where the snap happens, and people end up on Dateline because they act stupid.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you one thing: it's driving away fans.
Hey, I can tell you they got problems. Chachi is our guest on. Do we have our total bad? Oh, yes, we do. Yes.
Yes.
It took some time.
I got to ask you, are you in Fort Payne?
I am actually right now in Albertville, Alabama.
Because Fort Payne is like an hour from me because I'm close to Huntsville, right outside, and I've always been in Fort. I thought it was cool. I said Fort Payne. I was like, and then I was like, I know who she is now.
Yes, I travel back and forth. There's a few gyms out in Fort Payne that I visit. They're MMA gyms. They actually kind of do a mix of everything, though. Got some out in Fort Payne, got some out in Huntsville, Birmingham, Gadsden, here in Albertville. We got gyms all over, so.
Welcome, Sonya, to BYB.
Yes, thank you.
Nice. Tell us how are you feeling? How's fight camp going? What's good?
Feeling great. Fight camp's going great. I hooked up with the Bad Athletics, so we started a new nutrition program. So I'm feeling great about that because I'm not having to cut any weight. I'm not having to do anything special. I get to actually build some muscle, feel really good about this fight. We've just been training every day, staying busy. I work a full-time job, so I work, train, and eat, sleep, and everything else. So, I'm excited.
I'm going to jump right in just because I love the fact that you're female and I have mad respect for female fighters. So tell us about your history with the sport and how you got into it and kind of where you grew up, what kind of inspired you to do this.
I had a rough childhood. I grew up in Greeley, Colorado. Long story short, I was very ornery. I couldn't keep my hands to myself, so I was always hitting on people. I did flag football for a few years. My mom put me in cheerleading, dance, you name it. And when football season was over, I got asked, they were going to put me back into dance, and I didn't want to do it. And so my dad told me to find another sport that I wanted to do. And luckily for me, it was boxing. He grew up with some of the guys that did it. My dad's bare knuckle. He didn't box. He bare knuckled. So this is kind of a fun experience for me because a lot of the stuff that my dad would teach me growing up, I definitely could not do in the ring. There was some dirty shots that he was like, yeah, you get in there and you do this or that. I was like, no, Dad, you can't do that. You can't do that. Nope. Got into a lot of street fights growing up. Where I grew up, we had a lot of gangs, stuff like that. So I was always constantly getting into fights, got in trouble in high school for fighting a lot. So that's kind of the background behind it. I kind of got into it that way. But with boxing, I grew up doing it. So I started when I was 8 years old. That was when I decided I wanted to do boxing. And then Did track and everything else in between it. So boxing was always the main sport. Yeah, that was just kind of I got into it, and I've always been doing it since.
You were built for a sport like this.
Oh gosh, yes. I would say, yeah. I love it. There's nothing better than that. Like, people ask me, why do you like getting hit in the face? And it's like, why wouldn't you want to get hit? Like, the adrenaline behind it. Like, people are, don't it hurt? Well, I guess at the beginning it might hurt, but you don't really feel it with all the adrenaline and everything else, and your mind's focused on your next move. You know, you're trying to stay 2-3 steps ahead of the other opponent, trying to predict their movements, you know, setting up your own combos, things like that. So you're not really paying attention to the pain. The pain's really not there until after the fight. But even after the fight, I don't know. I think, you know, bruises, busted lips, I think it feels great. You know, I don't know about y'all, but.
Speaking of opponents, how do you feel about your opponent?
Oh my gosh.
American Gladiator.
Yes, I'm excited about this one.
I know, right? That's what I was saying.
She is a legend. And when Mel told me, you know, hey, I got this fight lined up, would you be willing to fight? And I was like, oh my gosh. The moment he sent it to me, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. To get into the ring with a legend, that is just, or I guess the Trigon in this case.
Yeah.
You know, I always love those opportunities, getting in there with somebody at a higher rank than me. The experience alone that you're going to gain from it is just phenomenal. But to actually get in there with somebody that you looked up to growing up is like, oh my gosh. Cause I know, like, what was it? In 2005, she fought Layla Ali. So that is a huge opportunity to get in there with Erin.
That's awesome.
I'm excited.
Yeah. She's an awesome person too.
See, I haven't got to meet her personally, and I will after the fight, but we're going to keep it, you know.
Yeah, don't meet her before, because she's super nice.
Yeah.
She's super nice. Don't meet her before. It'll ruin the psyche.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm excited. Like, you know, I was joking, you know, and I'm not really joking about it, but I'm for real. I'm going to get a picture with her and her autograph, because she is hands down a beast. I have mad respect to her. I'm excited about this fight with her.
That's awesome.
When I saw the fight, I was talking to Mel, and he said something. I was like, it hit my head. I was like, are you really? Because then I was like, this is going to be a fight here. This is, and women, and as a dad of daughters, I love women fighting because my daughters actually watch it. Women bring it more than men. Y'all are coming. I mean, y'all are going to hit harder than most men. I mean, y'all are bringing it. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. I'm excited just because we're not a heavy bracket, but we're pushing some good weight in there. You know, 165 pounds, that's quite a bit of weight to be pushing around in there. And, you know, those slugs start coming. It's going to feel. It's going to be great. It's
going to be interesting to see that weight class with the women, because the women always bring it, you know, and bare knuckle.
Definitely.
It's some of the best fights, you know.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see with that much power what these women do. We might see, see somebody get slept.
Somebody gonna sleep.
and you know what? You're gonna love the atmosphere there, and the way it's growing. BYB, the fans are going like crazy, and they love their fighters. It's different. It's kind of like SEC football. If you're an SEC football fan or something, you know it's like they're really intense. They love it. So at Tampa, it's gonna be bigger and bigger because it's growing. You're gonna be in there. It's gonna be an amazing atmosphere. You're gonna be sitting there going, "Holy shit!" American Gladiator right here in front of me, crowd going crazy.
And the biggest heavyweight fight in bare knuckle history going to be on that card. What a card to be on!
Oh, I know. I was looking at the fight card and I was like, "Oh my gosh, they've got some great fights coming up on there." What is it? 3 title matches on there?
Well, 2 now, but
2 now.
Maybe 3.
Maybe we don't know the other one yet, but as of now, there's only 2. But it's going to be 2 wars. That's what I'm saying. And the card, just anything. We could talk about every fight, but like your fight with how are you coming into this? Like people that's never seen your style and everything, your boxing and everything. What are you going to bring to, like, how do you present yourself like at this fight?
This is going to be completely different. Well, I guess every boxing match that I've done, I've fought a little bit different. You fight accordingly is what I always say. You know, I fight accordingly, you know, who I'm fighting, what I'm going to have to bring to the table, because I know what they're going to bring. And of course, everybody's going to be surprising me with something. But with this particular kind of fight, It is vicious. It is going to be savage. It is going to be everything bare knuckle has put out on the table and said, hey, this is the difference in this sport. And we're going to show it. And this is going to bring the light to the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to show the difference between boxing and bare knuckle, and how your body movements are going to be different. The way that you're going to come into the fight is going to be different. The way that you're going to be standing your ground is going to be different. You're not going to want to sit and go toe to toe with somebody, you know, and slug it out without those gloves on. It's going to be different. You're going to have to, you know, work angles, and, you know, there's a lot more guarding that comes into it. I know that, but as far as it's going to be savage. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's going to be different.
And that trigon's small. That trigon's small too.
I was going to say, so training for this fight, do you have a spot in your gym or wherever you work out where you know the measurements of the trigon and you've worked with inside those parameters yet?
No, and actually, as far as that goes, I've never really had a problem in the ring. I play around in the cage. I play around in the ring. I'll play around on mats. I've never really had a problem trying to maneuver my way around in a ring or anywhere like that, or getting stuck on ropes and stuff like that. That's never really been a concern of mine. I know some fighters, they back up a lot, things like that, that they do get themselves stuck in those positions. I'm not one to really get stuck in a position like that. I will never let that happen. There's maneuvers and things you're going to do in there that you know when you feel those ropes on you or you're close to them. I'm kind of aware of my surroundings, so I'm not too concerned about that. So no, I'm not really been training for a trigon, but I don't really see a difference between that, a cage, or a mat. You know, as long as you're staying in the vicinity, you're kind of aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to back up in the trigon.
No, I was told there's a point where you get caught in there and you just can't get out. And I was like, wow. So I've been warned.
Shoulder length, it's small.
It's like the Bermuda Triangle, no pun intended. Like it kind of warps shit in, you know?
Yep. Yeah. See, I ain't trying to get caught in something like that, but you know, I've done a few training stuff that I've made myself aware of it. So I know what to look for and what not to look for. So
right.
I'm excited.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, most definitely. Different sport, different everything. Just a new adventure. Yep.
So you were 4-2 as a boxer, glove boxer, right?
Yes.
And then, so what made you want to come to bare knuckle? Was it because of how your dad taught you growing up, or did you just get presented the opportunity?
Actually, I've had the opportunity presented a few times, and it just never really came through. First time I ever seen a fight, bare knuckle fight, was when they first did the first one in Wyoming, and I was living in Colorado at the time, so that was phenomenal. Okay. You know, and seeing some of the fighters after that, you know, I got warned, it's a too dangerous sport. You know, it was just coming out, so everyone was kind of giving you the don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And
yeah.
I would say growing up boxing, you learn to perfect your skills. I would say boxing's, if you had to compare it to another sport, it'd be like golf. It's very technical, That's good. Exact in what you do. Yeah. Bare knuckle is pretty much, let the beast out. Yeah. Just go in there. You're going to, you're savage. You're vicious. You're just, there's a lot more thought process and anger involved than in boxing. Boxing is a little more strategic, stuff like that. But you can combine that with the bare knuckle to put on a really good show, but then also to, get you a fight in there.
So your day job, I mean, you said you work full time. So
yeah,
how does that play with your training? I mean, do you train before you go to work and then after work, or how does that happen?
So I have to be to work by 6 a.m. So what I'll do is I set my alarm, wake up at 3:00. I go hit the gym, come home, take a shower, leave the door by about 5:30 and make it to work by 6. I get off work. I'll come home, I'll eat something, take a quick shower, settle down a little bit, and then I'll go hit the gym for about an hour. Those are days that I'm working. And I get quite a few days off because the way that they schedule us, So on my days off, I can spend anywhere between 5 to 6 hours at the gym if you let me. So I've been notorious for it. I'll stay at the gym. I'll do all kinds of different workouts. I work with other people because I coach, and I'm a fitness trainer as well. So I full-time coach, fitness trainer, everything. So I just kind of combine it all together. And some days I run on 4 to 5 hours of sleep, sometimes less than that. And then I get that one day, maybe twice a month, where I'll just sleep a whole day in and recharge and back at it again.
It's a long day. I appreciate the hustle. It's awesome. And is your family rooting for you?
Oh gosh, yeah. My kids love it. My daughter loves it. I wasn't really trying to get her into fighting, but she's been wanting to do it lately. So that's something we've gotten her into.
That's cool.
How old is she?
Oh yeah. So yeah, no, everybody's a big fight fan in the family. Everybody sits and watches, friends, family, everybody. Anytime one of my fights are coming up, hey, shoot us all the link, everybody will kind of get together and watch it together. Yeah,
are they coming to see you at your fight? Are they coming down to Tampa?
I have some friends coming down with me for my fight. They're part of our Box Fit program in Gadsden. These ladies are amazing. So they're all taking their little group trip together to meet me down there. So that'll be fun for this one. Other than that, no, everybody can't make it to Tampa, so they're going to be watching online and stuff. And yeah,
I'm loving it. Because we're like you're really close to where I'm at, and I always try to talk about bare knuckle up here. I'm trying to get people, hey, if you need to come over to BYB, and they're like bare knuckle, and they're still, and you're being in this area doing this. This is awesome because a lot of the same people in the fight game in this area, that I know that I've been trying to get them to. I've been saying, hey, anybody wants to. I mean, I can name off names right now of people in this surrounding area that would dominate bare knuckle, but there's still. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to say one name, Trevor Peaks.
Yes.
Trevor Peaks. I've been telling everybody he's going to be in the UFC probably in the next month if they want to, because, I mean, he's a champion at 155 and 170, and I think he just beat a guy at 185, and he's Justin Gaethje. He's Justin Gaethje. And I've been wanting him to get in bare knuckle. So that's what I'm saying. This bare knuckle could be huge in Alabama. So in this fight card we're on right now, it's going to be talked about forever, and you're on it. So it's going to be an awesome card for you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, I know down south here, we got some tough people, and I love it. I'm just trying to get more females into it.
Thank you. Yeah. That's what my daughters, that's what we keep saying.
Yes.
Little girls love it. They're not old enough yet.
You know what I've been trying to tell these guys? I say, look, you're training for MMA and stuff. Guess what? While you're fighting MMA, make an extra paycheck and come over and test if you might be great at it. And it turns out to be there's certain people that are just damn good at bare knuckle, and that's what I'm saying. And test it out, because Alabama's got some heat if they bring it. They're not coming out yet.
Oh yeah, now we've got some serious fighters down here in the South, and I love it. And we have them in Colorado too, where I'm from. But coming down south here, it's been a whole nother ball game. They love that tough man competitions that they used to do down here.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you got a lot of tough man guys down here. So to see their mentality is just, oh my gosh, they're ruthless.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I'm loving it
down there.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be awesome. I'm really, I mean, actually, do you have any shout outs or anything you got going on? Anything else going on? Because I know you're real busy. So you're either just got done training or still training and stuff. And we don't want to kill you too much tonight.
As far as training and stuff like that, shout outs to, let's say Gadsden Box Fit with Blake Liddell for letting me get into the gym all the time. Anytime I really need it, he's always there. Jose Evans and Willie Evans at Ultimate MMA, they have the best program they got going on right now. They've got MMA guys, boxing, kickboxing. They get the kickboxing girls from Revolution Kickboxing to come in. All those girls they're beasts. They are savage beasts, and I love them because they are brutal with you. They don't hold back. So yeah, those are kind of my 3 big shout outs to them. CJ Burton, he's always willing to help any fighter out here. He's always working with us fighters. He comes out of Huntsville, so that's another good one. But yeah, that's kind of who I will work with.
Nice.
Can't wait to see you.
I appreciate it. I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely
Really
excited for this fight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is gonna be a great fight, guys.
Almost definitely.
All right, thanks for coming on tonight, and we'll hit you up before the fight, and we'll get you some interviews at the fight and stuff too.
I
luck.
appreciate it. Thank you. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Another solid person right there, guys. Another solid person. You got the kids are watching. Mama out there living a dream, and this is just great. I love it.
It's
fantastic. I can't wait to see how these girls bring it.
Yeah, hey, here we go. So while we're talking about, we got this card up. I think we still might have a picture about this card. Michael, what fights on this card is just intriguing you, Michael? That's what what intrigues you?
I mean, what fight's not? I'm definitely looking forward to Gabriel. I've been waiting on him to fight forever.
Yeah, King Kong.
Yeah, and then Toby, definitely looking forward to him. But the 2 title fights, man, JD Burns, it's amazing just to watch him fight every time. And then Burns and Godbeer, man, I cannot wait to see what those 2 guys look like in that trigon. There's not going to be much space left.
There ain't gonna be a spot. Their reach is they're gonna be on one side. His reach is gonna hit the other side. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
somebody's arm's gonna get caught up in the rope.
You know the one thing about the fight, everybody's talking about all these fights. The Josh and Godbeer fight could equal to just one punch and somebody falls. That's how strong these guys are.
Yeah,
and man, I'm gonna tell y'all. I've been telling.
At least don't get one good round in.
Don't sleep on Godbeer. I'm telling you, they need a good one.
3-minute rounds. I don't see this leaving the first
minute.
Minute. But especially with a 3-minute round, man, there's no way they're making it to round 2, right?
I predict that Skylar Burns and JD both win. There's something about the adrenaline knowing that your spouse is fighting in the same card, like. You have to both win. Like you just have to. That's my prediction.
And I'm gonna tell you, JD right now is what we would call our bare knuckle. We would say our Cinderella. He's coming. He's rising up. You know, he came in. He's earned his keep. He's got there, and now he's like, hey, my honey's coming now, and she's here to fight too. And I'm gonna tell you, if you talk to JD, they spar hard together.
Oh yeah,
I bet they do.
And if she can take JD burn punches, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure
she's got her training is on another level because of her husband. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, and I'm sure he wouldn't be telling her to do it if she was any kind of slouch.
Exactly.
He knows how vicious it is. So
I mean, she might be the one that comes out and everybody's like, "Damn, she's the one." She's not she's not just that JD's not the guy. She's she might be like that Tyson come out. What if she comes out and just pow? You're like, oh shit.
Hey, I bet she can take a punch. I bet she can.
And then we're like, no wonder JD wins. He can take her punch.
Right. Yeah. Find out she's the best fighter in the family.
I'm looking forward to her and Miranda's fight. I'm telling you, man. I feel like that's going to be an earlier fight, I think, because JD fights late. So that's going to be I know Gabriel starts the card, him and Nathan King Kong. That's going to be the first fight of the night. So it's going to start off with a bang because I'm going to tell you right now, talking to King Kong, he's pretty confident.
Yeah.
And then Gabriel's very confident. So I'm thinking, damn, that's good. There's not a bad fight on that card. I mean, there's not a one, I need to go take, say you're sitting at home, you're watching the card. There's not a I need to go take a shit card. There's not one. You need to just tuck it in. You know what I'm saying? Hold it.
Right.
Is that Terphouse gummies? I just see he showed up.
Jay was in the comments. I threw him up there.
But so Mr. Nee, so you're looking forward to Skylar and Miranda's fight. Is there another one that's intrigued you?
You know what? I mean, I like Miranda. I just was disappointed that I didn't get to see her and Knuckles in the last card because I really wanted to see that fight. And I know how disappointed Christine Stanley was. coming from Washington State. I mean, we're not talking like a hop, skip, and a jump. We're talking you can't get any farther in the United States than if you were in Hawaii. Okay.
Right.
So she flew across the country. So I was kind of expecting her, and I kind of thought that she would be on this card. And to find out that
I think she's waiting for the title fight. I think the next card, her and Patty would be on it. I bet.
I'm hoping. I thought they'd be on this card, but then again, Patty fought the last card, so she needs some time. So I mean, Miranda's gym that she fights out of, I know her people because I'm friends with a lot of the people that are in her gym, and they are badass. They are awesome.
She's at Mayweather's gym sometimes too, I think, right?
Sometimes, yeah. There's a bunch in South Florida. This is like the mecca, the hub of everyone. Kind of knows everyone. Everyone's kind of affiliated with all the gyms. People know each other down here. She really fights with some badass people that I know very well. So I know she's getting some really good training and some good sparring in. I got to tell you, that fight I'm excited about for sure. Her and Skylar Burns for sure.
Yeah, the women are going to be good. Always. And then Seth's going to be back too.
That's right. He's doing great.
And he's not fighting any slouch.
Exactly.
Oh no, Bellator Contender Series. I mean,
he's got a tough fight ahead of him.
That's right. He's fighting a badass, no doubt.
I mean that. Oh, here we go. Yes, the BYB Brawler truck.
Nice.
What's up?
So you got to tell us, what fights are you looking forward to on this card? I know you're looking forward to something.
Which one I'm not looking for?
What do you think? If you had to sell it to everybody that's never seen, but if you had to sell them on, say, 3 fights, what would be the 3 fights you would sell?
Wow. Where can I start? One is going to be exciting. Gabriel and Nathan, they both said they're going to set the mood. Then we got Toby coming next. Then we got Skyler. Oh, man, it's crazy. I think the only time you're going to have to stop is when the paramedics come in.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I see no fight going past the second round. Really, really. It's going to start fast, and it's going to end hard with the big boys at the end.
Oh, yeah.
And Nathan told me, hey, I'm setting the mood up. And Gabriel, they both good sportsmanship. They're going to come and bang.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's coming to bang.
That's going to be a hell of a fight.
And Toby said, hey, y'all brawlers, not pussies. Excuse my language.
Right.
Oh, no, you're cool. No, you can say whatever you want. Oh, no, you can say whatever you want. No, you're cool. No, I'm looking forward to Toby, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm looking Toby coming over. I'm telling you.
Then BKB
Toby's
boys are putting it on.
Listen, I want to get rid of that 0. So one of them got to lose.
Yeah, I say you might not need to bet on Toby.
I'm War Dog Army. I like Toby. But
Toby.
Hey, I'm BYB. I'm USA. We got to get rid of that 0, man.
Yeah.
Hey, there's another one on there. The Machetes fighting Olsen.
Man, I forgot all about that.
Oh my God, I meant to say that, guys. Olsen is a scary dude. Olsen's a scary guy.
Man.
But that one's a 50-50. Like, man, Machete throws the machetes.
Yeah, because
he's like Wilder.
Yeah.
If he connects, everybody's gonna be seeing Tweety Birds.
You know how many fights Olsen has fought? Like 13 or 14 bare knuckle fights in England.
Not anybody, isn't it?
Yeah, like besides like Sweeney and all those guys. I mean, he's got like 13 or 14 fights, like in bare knuckle in England.
Yes, and BKB, they're the mecca of bare knuckle.
Yeah, they got the most
boys eat everything bare knuckle. But
you know, it's gonna be crazy, man.
Very crazy.
We got
from the beginning to the end
at some point.
And Toby got some excitement coming. I can't say nothing, but he's coming to take off heads. See the statement that Barry Jones made? He's going to raise that standard.
Yeah.
And now Barry's
he couldn't fight last time.
And now Barry's fighting Sweeney for their belt over there. And Sweeney's they consider the greatest of all time.
Yes.
And Barry, and I'm gonna tell you, 25. I can tell you right now. Look, I know Sweeney's a badass and he's the greatest of all time, but sometimes some stuff might happen. the way Barry's been fighting all his fights, not getting, I don't think, out of the first round, and what he did, and he finished a guy that, let's just be honest, I don't think it's ever been finished anywhere.
Down like it was nothing.
And we put him down like it.
That's why he's the champion. He's the wealth wrecking machine. He made a big.
He might be the guy.
Yeah.
Very
I
big.
thought he was. I knew he was going to win. I didn't know it was going to be the first round. If you could hear if you could watch the YouTube channel, you could probably hear me say, "You owe me $100. You owe me $100." I was in that big goofy suit screaming that because all them people were like, I was like, I'm telling you, this motherfucker's for real. He'll finish him. He ain't gonna finish shit. I was screaming it at him.
I seen him seconds before his fight. Exactly what Toby said. He was quiet. His hands were shaking. Man, I went around. The fight was over. Like, I didn't see the fight.
It happened that quick.
It was too fast.
Yeah.
Too fast. And he was like, he was kind of mad. That
I didn't make it to my seat. I know that.
No, I didn't make it from the backstage to around the side. It was already over.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nothing happened. Like, he wants more. And Toby was
I thought Mello was going to get up, and then he fell right back down. I was like, it's over.
And Toby was going to go in that ring.
It's smart.
Yeah.
It was smart to stay down.
Yeah, it was. Oh, he didn't.
He didn't see him. He was looking over. He had his hands caught back, like I'm ready to go get him. I was like, oh shit, grab him.
Another fight is going to be exciting is Jose Fernandez with JD Burns.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And there's 3 Burns fighting. That would be crazy. All 3 of them win.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, the sleeper man.
That sounds like an NFT collection right there.
Yeah.
Toby, too quick against Seth Schaefer. That fight, Toby's Bellator Contender Series. You know, he's a dog. I'm coming forward. Seth is. I'm coming forward. Everybody saw how he boxes. This fight, I'm telling you, this fight's going to be. That's the only fight I could see go. I've seen Seth get kicked in the face like 6 times in a row and keep walking forward and getting kneed at the same time. I know he can be tough, and I don't think he can be finished. And I've seen Toby do the same thing. We might just see them beat the shit out of each other, but that's going to be a war.
Oh, yeah.
And the best thing is the trigon. You cannot escape the corners. Man, listen, we come from the backyard with that.
Yeah.
With that, man, listen, we've seen people get caught in that corner, and
it's over.
They couldn't even take a knee because they were going to go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I can't imagine when Burns and Godbeer get in there, man.
Man, and I think the first fight is going to be the bloodiest and the fastest.
Yeah.
And Toby is not fighting the War Dog. He's not fighting no slouch.
No.
He's fighting the guy that just went the distance with Dez.
Yes. And Dez was no slouch neither.
No. UFC on a 3-fight win streak.
Yeah. But, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I give Mel all the credit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mel, that's it.
Man, listen.
Badass card.
Mel and it's crazy. It's getting better and better.
Oh, yeah. Every time. Yeah, the card's getting better.
The production level on the watching the video, it's UFC style, and you got Goldberg saying the tale of the tape. Look, and you're sitting there going, "Holy shit!" Like, are we about to see?
Legend.
And with the cross promotion with BKB, it's a takeover.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a takeover now. Now it's
great for fighters. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck those dudes, man. And like I said, possibly I might even break that. That I think they're in on it with me now too because of somebody too. So that might be something I talk about later because that was another thing with those other people we were talking about. So I can't talk about it, but those dudes there. Those dudes, man. I'm gonna tell you, those dudes there's some salty dudes. They're salty haters, man.
There's haters everywhere.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
they're salty. Everywhere. That's a good word.
I like that word, salty.
Yeah.
Salty, man. I mean, that's what they are. So Mel's doing great, right? We're talking about Mel on his card, and he's pitching like he's just hitting the basket. It's going in, and I feel like I know Joey's fight's off right now because of the Doolittle thing. I feel like I have a feeling we're going to see another fight added with Joey or somebody. It's just going to be top of the line. It's going to be like it's going to shock some people.
There's enough time, and
plenty of
there's
time.
more secrets coming up that I cannot say.
Oh, there's all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
there's
more
all.
things, and it's going to be very exciting.
Oh,
yeah.
there's a lot of good stuff going to happen there's a lot of big things happening at BYB, and that's what I wanted to say. They're doing it right, man. They're building it like a foundation. You got brick by brick. No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go on that Tennessee built by brick shit because Tennessee football sucks. But they're building it brick by brick, the foundation.
But it's like everything. There's haters. I mean, salty people, like you said.
Oh, man, I'm gonna tell you what these guys. I'm gonna tell you what these salty. What I can't. I don't know if it's official until in about a minute. Jay, did you get that phone call? Do you give me a color, Jay? Is it red or blue? Red means bad. Blue means green. Blue means good. See, I think some of these salty people are making personal attacks on me too.
Oh yeah.
I can't talk about it right now.
Italians go like this. When you bite the finger. That's like oh shit.
He's got the BYB Brawler truck. So what do you call it? What's the name of it? It's a name, right?
Brawler. We got the Brawlmobile. That's the other truck.
It.
We got Brawler, and there's some other things coming in the works.
Nice.
We should cut a promo.
I'm sorry?
Are you driving one of them to Tampa?
Yeah. No, that's my personal car. But
so it's then.
I'm hoping to make it to Tampa. I will be.
Where do you live?
In Miami.
Oh, okay. So we're not too far from each other.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Delray.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm like an hour from you, maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going up there because Toby says he's going to cause some damage. Like he's really going to come and take somebody's head off. That's what he said.
Oh, that's it personally. He said that, yes.
He's pissed. He's really pissed. Like really, really pissed. He respected Desmond Green celebration, but he was going to go in that ring.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, man, I trained for nothing. Like he felt he was robbed.
Yeah, to come
he wants Dez.
That sucks.
That's the fight he wants after this fight. If he wins this fight, he wants Dez. I mean, that's 100%. He wants Dez Green. Straight up.
Yeah, he does. He wants the best at 155. The goal, Jose Fernandez says he wants anybody at 165. So those two are taking care of their classes, of their weight class.
Yeah. Dez's frame, I got to tell you, he was meant to be a fighter. I mean, he's just a natural born.
Dude,
he's intense.
His stamina,
and his footwork is unreal. His footwork,
yes.
He's like, he bounces around.
That's what won him that fight.
Yeah, and if you watch it, I watched it in person. I thought he actually lost, but if you watch it on film, you could see he didn't really get hit. Like in person, you thought he got hit more.
Watching it live, watching it live, I thought Desmond got
hit a lot more
decision. And then when I watched it again at home, I thought, oh yeah, Desmond won that fight.
Yeah, by a long shot.
Yeah, it's unreal. But so you got to break it because I was telling Jay we could do some kind of funny. I was trying to get it. We're gonna do some kind of Brawler music video. That's what we've been talking about. And then we got the Brawler truck. I mean, listen. I mean, that would be just.
The Brawlmobile is better.
That's it. Look,
better. Mine is under construction.
Oh yeah.
Listen, let me tell you what we're thinking. Well, then I'm gonna sell it to you right here. I haven't really sold it to Jay. Do you remember that Eminem video with Dr. Dre where forgot about Dre and they act like it's Batman and them?
Yeah.
What about I was gonna do a funny video and be called the Brawler Man, and then have like a sidekick we could write in the Brawler video running around in Tampa with capes on, Brawler Man interviewing people, jumping in the Brawler.
There Friday, the week before.
Oh, hell yeah, dude!
The whole week.
Hit Jay Davis up. We'll straight up. We're gonna be ready for that because this is the card that everybody's gonna talk about 20 years from now. This is the biggest bare knuckle card. I don't care what promotion there is.
Yes, with the fight card, it's gonna speak for itself.
Yeah.
And we're invading Tampa, so we'll stop by Delray on the way up.
I'm here.
That's why we're gonna pick you up on the way up.
So wait, what part of Miami? North, Central, South? What part? Like where south? Like Hialeah?
No. 4 blocks from Perrine, from the greenhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, I live in Perrine. 1 block away from Perrine neighborhood. Like
where it all started.
It's like an hour. hour from me, probably.
Probably. Hour and some change.
Yeah.
I live like 2-3 blocks from where Dada Mom used to live.
Okay.
Yeah, like right in Paran.
Right in the hood where it all started.
Yeah.
Dude, so you've been there. That's what I'm saying. You've got a lot of the original videos.
Again. I just
Since
watched Dogfight again last
2007, we
week.
started in the backyard. Since
Yeah.
2007, and people were saying, "No, this is brutal. This cannot be done. That's crazy." But look at us now.
Yeah.
You know, so BYB started from the roots of the greenhouse.
Yeah.
There's history. It wasn't just, oh, we got money, we started fighting. No, we came. The Trigon was in the backyard. We've did National Geographic, Taboo, man, hundreds of things.
True American success story.
We even got a cease and desist letter.
Yeah.
Hey, Dada, I'm sorry for talking our business. We got shut down. That's where Mike came in, and they created BYB. That's what it's called, Backyard Brawls. Because it came from the backyard.
Yeah, I just watched Dogfight again last week, and I mean it's all right there in the show. You know, it gets the cease and desist right there on the movie.
And I believe in 2012 we're gonna have a UK versus USA with some other BK fighters over there from Europe or UK. I don't know, because they are the mecca of bare knuckle.
Yeah.
And then the Dogfight with just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And everybody had no choice but to accept it.
The first time I watched Dogfight was before Bare Knuckle ever even came out. I seen Dogfight, and then that's what led me into watching Bare Knuckle.
But Bare Knuckle was always around, but it was underground.
Yeah.
What Dada did, Dada used to say he made corporate America take off their suit and ties and put on hats and shoes.
Yep.
We've had a lot of people go in that backyard.
Yeah, from the backyard to the big lights.
And not only that, we have actually 2 participants that went through the backyard that are actually fighting for the UFC.
Yep.
You know,
Leroy, Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy.
And George Masvidal wasn't.
Yeah.
He didn't fight in our backyard, but he's
a backyard fighter.
Associated with it.
Yeah.
I also, while we're all on, want to give a shout out.
Trujillo had a nice run.
I believe like 9 or 10 people went professional straight from the backyard.
Yeah.
To other professional MMA leagues.
Yeah, it's crazy to see Trujillo because, you know, he lost in the backyard his first couple times, and then he ended up going on and having a nice career in MMA, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there that day. That was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
He got to see all the good fights. He got to see all the good stuff. He got to see all the good stuff.
That'd be awesome. I'd love that.
It was a very beautiful, crazy experience.
I bet.
Man, it was crazy. It was crazy, but man, go to the Real Dada 5000 YouTube and you'll see a lot of history of BYB.
Yeah.
Oh, I was watching it the other night. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff on that YouTube channel of just old school Dada stuff. It's unreal, man. It's free, especially watching Dada. I sent Michael that fight of Dada fighting. There's a clip when he was doing an MMA fight, and I'll tell you what, Dada throw a punch, boy. Dada for real. I don't care what anybody say.
Listen,
when Dada in shape,
natural strength.
Yeah.
He's strong. Oh, yeah. He's very strong. And now he's stronger than he was before. Because at the Kimbo slice, he died 2 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
In that ring. When he says, fight your fight to beat me, you got to kill me, he lives by his words.
Right.
All those words, all those quotes, he lives by those words. He's the truth. Like they said, he's the Don King of promotion. He's the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, it's a real true American success story for sure. From the backyard to the big light.
I believe they got Dogfight Round 2 coming out soon.
Yeah, that's
what they're saying.
I can't wait to see.
Yeah, it's a lot of good things coming up.
Billy Corbin.
So, I mean, you got to get to this, Tampa. You got to get there, man, because I'm telling you, you're going to be sitting there 20 years from now going, that was the card that changed bare knuckle. This card. Because, look, do you remember that video, them kid games where you had, like, the little guys on one side, the fight game, where you had the monster?
Oh, yeah.
That's what Josh and Godbeer are going to look like inside the Trigon.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to look so big, like you're in the corner over there.
That's going to be a fight that one of them are going to go to fucking sleep, like Knockout Mike did.
Oh yeah.
Like one of them are going to sleep.
Oh yeah.
For a good couple minutes.
Yeah.
You know, Godbeer was the BKB champion and he quit. And then he was the Valor heavyweight. So let's just be honest. If he's the world BKB champion, that says a lot.
Yeah.
And then he's the Valor world champion. That says a lot. So he's coming over. And then you got Josh, stout as he is, coming. It's
crazy. Everybody going for the knockout of the night, the fight of the night. And they're coming for war.
Oh, who you go bet on? I got to ask you. If you bet on the main event, who would you bet on? If you had to put some money on it, who you got?
Oh, man, the referee. And the fans. The fans are the 100% winners.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
that's a good line there.
Listen, I cannot pick on those two because all it takes is that right punch.
Yeah.
That's all.
Whoever lands
one
first.
punch. That's all it takes. Who's going to be the first one? I don't know, but it's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be the loudest
Look, I got this fight this right here, no lie. And it's crazy. It's like, who can I talk shit about? Nobody. Because everybody's coming to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, we're doing some of these, the little points and stuff and different things. This is a really crazy card because I feel like there's going to be a lot of knockouts on this card. So if you're doing like a parlay or you're doing picks on this, it's going to be it's either you're going to hit pretty quick or you're not going to hit.
I'm going to lose. Everybody
you don't know.
Yeah, either you got to lose on this card.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to put a lineup on this fight for sure.
We should get a bunch of people put a lineup. There should be lines up. This is a big enough card that should have a lineup.
Oh yeah.
Look, we'll start a line.
It has potential.
Oh, dude, I'm like, hey man, you have the coolest truck in town. That's why I was like and you got it put in Facebook jail because you shared our stuff last week. So I was like, we got to get him on to talk about the card tonight, man. You got any shout outs?
On Wednesday, I got blocked from sharing so fast.
What?
Like literally, yes. I got
Why?
blocked.
I don't understand.
My fan club.
I don't know. I was sharing and I got blocked within 5 minutes.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I'm on a 30-day ban as well.
Okay, listen, I'm sorry.
It's those salty people, man. You must be doing something right.
Oh, dude, listen. You know how you get spammed like that? I get spammed every day, and somebody tries to log into my Facebook from certain location. You know how you get a location, somebody tries to locate? Yeah. Is this you? I get that all the time where people's trying to get in my Facebook on the YouTube channel. I mean, people, it's out there. That's what I'm saying.
We must be
out
doing
there,
something very good. We're making
you know what it is? You know what it is? They're just really stupid. They think I am, but what if I'm not? What if I'm not really doing anything good and I'm just fucking with them and I'm over here, they're watching me. I'm the dummy that's in the front? What, go over and let them shoot at you. What if we got Navy SEALs coming in? You know what I'm saying? They don't know.
And they better be ready because a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
Oh, big move.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm going to end it because I got to go do something now.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
Have a good night. All right, guys. I'll meet y'all up.
All right, man.
All right, thank you. And cool. He's got the Brawler mobile and the Brawler truck.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Brawler man. No. If people will be thinking when I'm coming out,
he's an OG of the game,
dude. He's seen all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say before we leave, I was gonna say I gave a shout out this management company. I don't know. They're working with a lot of fighters, helping them get into BYB, and they're gonna help them do boxing and things like that. And they're gonna be announcing some stuff. And I told them I'd give them a shout out. They're gonna be giving 3 sponsors out to fighters. So guys, if your managers aren't giving you sponsors, like 3 sponsors, and if you're trying to get into BYB, whenever they announce it, they'll probably break the news. They're really good. I think they got some good stuff coming on. So I just wanted to shout them out. If you're a fighter that needs sponsors and you want to get into BYB, I've been told this is the place to be. So be looking for news for that. And Michael, did you hear about this $10,000 bet I got?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I got to end on this. Miss Janine, I kind of broke it to her.
You have a $10,000 bet?
Well, it's starting right now. It's starting. So the last thing I'm going to say on this, last week I had people trying to get my tax returns. They were, and I want to say this, that I have had people reach out to me and threaten to try to get my ex-wife on their show to get views. I'm not going to say their names because that's just not who I am right now. I'm not going to say the company. But what I'm saying is somebody, why would you want to reach out to my ex? I've got screenshots of it. Shots you could probably pop.
I'll tell you why. Because people that accuse other people of being trailer trash are trash themselves. So it's just a mirrored projection. It's kind of comical and it's psychology 101. It's really kind of stupid.
So I wanted to break this down. I had a guy, I kind of blocked his name, but you can get who Harry Potter is. He literally stalked me. I'm not friends with him on Facebook. He stalked me and found out my ex-wife's name. That's her name. He found out that I filed Chapter 13 when I almost died and I had to have surgery when I was younger. I filed it. You know, Donald Trump's filed bankruptcy 3 times. Fucking Dave Ramsey's filed bankruptcy 3 times. He threw that up. He said some kind of homie that I don't even know who he's talking about. He's talking about my Instagram followers. If he looks at my Facebook followers and everything, I got more followers. What I'm saying is that guy right there, David Potter, he is part of Alan Goldberg. I'm doing this thing with Frank Dukes. Frank, we need an opponent at the end of the reality series. This guy right here talked about my kids, talked about my everything about me. He's called me names. He's brought up all my personal business. He said I was a illiterate hillbilly. He said the only thing that's good from Tennessee is trailer parks and trash. So put your money up, buddy. I got a $10,000 bet. Bare knuckle, nothing, no fucking rules besides gouging eyes, kicking in the nuts, and biting. At the end of the year, Frank Dukes trained me. You think Frank Dukes is fake? You and Alan, $10,000 bet. I got my 10K. Mr. Rich Harry Potter, do you have your 10K? I'm straight up. Because look, you got personal with me. This ain't even about quote. I'm willing to bet $10,000 so I can beat the fuck out of him.
A correction. He didn't get personal. He got fucking ignorant. Okay.
He stalked me.
Yeah.
Why would you? And listen, and this is the last thing I want to say. Because this is, and it's my podcast. I can say whatever I want, you know, it's freedom of speech. But they try to persuade everybody that I'm some inbred hick, and then that I'm this trashy guy because I'm from Tennessee. You know how many presidents have came from Tennessee?
Yeah,
2, almost 3. I mean, look.
I heard this did spawn a real good show next week, though. I heard you're gonna have a real good show next week.
That's what they're saying. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, the last thing I'm going to say about this, so I'm going to find out. There's 2 big guys. I hate when rich people try to control the narrative and bully people, and that's what's wrong with our country. You see that national, and I feel like, you know how they do Trump? That's what they're trying to do here. They're trying to drop me down to belittle me. I heard they're trying to keep me off of certain things and things. So what I'm saying is haters, $10,000, tag him, leave him. Look, you can apologize. You can say whatever you want. If he wants to make it right, you gotta make me bleed, or you brought up personal business. You think it's okay. Trying to slander my name because he's jealous. Guess what? They're all jealous of BYB. They're all jealous of BYB. That's all it is. Every one of them. And guess what? All I gotta say is I got a real $10,000 bet. I told Jay, that's the only thing. If he beats me, I'll quit my podcast. I'll put that in there too. I want that guy, David Potter. Dead serious. I hate him.
Where does he live?
New York City. That's supposedly, or he's in the Hall of Fame. He's the only 0-3 amateur. Shout out to Hall of Fame. He's getting inducted in. Check this out. He got inducted in Allen's Hall of Fame this weekend.
He's 0-3.
And he's talking to me. He literally stalks my page and comments on my page.
0-3-1.
So I just wanted to say that if anybody wants to do this for me, you let him know. I'm not joking. We're doing this training with Frank, and Frank Dukes is backing Frank Dukes said that's the guy you need to get. It's got him personal. So it's a personal thing now. Frank wants to prove a point. I want to prove a point. David, Allen, if you ain't got 10K, I'll take it in crypto. Hell, I don't know. You might have the EBT card. You call me all kinds of things. I mean, if you want to pay in that too, whatever you got to pay me in, Allen, whatever you got to pay, $10,000.
It's 2 for 1 on the EBT though.
Yeah, whatever. Like, I mean, and you know what's sad? And I want to say this. I have a lot of really good friends that live in trailer parks. I've never lived in one, but I've always wanted to own one because I love the Trailer Park Boys and I love the atmosphere because it's a family atmosphere. But I have a lot of friends that I go over there and I smoke with and hang out with. And I was telling them about that. You know what they said? Dude, you know how many trailer parks there are in the world? A lot. He said, you know how many people is going to watch you want to kick his ass? A lot. Let's make this fucking happen.
Right.
We're thinking about moving into an RV. What does that make me? Trash?
Yeah.
You know how much an RV is these days? Like,
yeah.
Give me a break.
As much as a house.
Exactly. Like,
I'm asking.
Seriously. Like,
I'd love to live in an RV.
Hell yeah. We're thinking we live in 700 square feet in an apartment, and I pay just as much as living in a house. Thank you to the inflation cost and rent.
Yeah.
So.
He asked me what my FICO score was. And listen. And then check this out. And then after they talk all the shit they want to talk. Then they find out Cody's not having any fun anymore. Cody really wants to fuck people up a little bit now. And then they all start calling me. Oh my God, what is Cody gonna do? Listen, this is all I gotta say. The people know I'm talking to you right now, and I'm gonna end on this. Y'all can say whatever you want. This is my you know what I'm talking about. If you want this right, you give me David Potter. You give me David Potter. That's how I'll make it right. He don't need to reach out to my ex-wife, trying to get my ex-wife on the show to try to slander my name, to try to make me look bad in front of my kids. You cross the line, bro, I'm gonna fuck you up. This ain't karate. I don't care if you're an MMA fighter, black belt, blue belt, motherfucker, anything you got. You bleed red, I bleed red, and I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm done. David Potter, 10,000 or he's a bitch. That's all I gotta say. That's my motto.
There it is.
That's the challenge. Y'all can end it however you want. Tell David Pollard, tell his team, sign the fucking contract at the end of the year and it's over.
Put up or shut up.
But y'all can talk about sponsors and everything. I don't care. I've been getting harassed since last night.
Terphouse Farmz and MMAcoin. Go get some MMAcoin. We need that volume.
That's right. We need our retirement.
Volume. Turn the volume up. Isn't that right, Paul?
Turn it up. Turn it up. Hey, the MMAcoin thing, the one thing I'm telling people is all crypto right now is going kind of crazy because the government's going crazy.
It's in the toilet this week. It's no bueno this week.
It's going to sit there. That's just how it is. I'm not a professional.
Don't look at your balance right now. Just buy the shit. If you can buy crypto right now, buy it all.
Yeah, even Bitcoin.
Right now is the time to buy. It's all on sale.
That's right.
Because you're the same people 2 years ago that bought it so low when it tanked for a minute. They're saying, "Damn, I'm millionaires now." So I can tell you, I saw the market go up that one day. You could ask Jay. I'm such an inbred. I watched the wallet get up to over 100K, and then everybody's like, "Oh," and I was like, "100K in MMAcoin right here." I looked at Jay. I said, I called him. I was like, "What are we gonna do?" And he said, "Nothing." I said, "Shit, okay." So, but anyway, shout out to all the sponsors, guys, and I thank y'all for coming on tonight. All y'all doing y'all thing. No, thank y'all for everybody that does all the stuff because like I said, it's tough. It's tough in this what we do. And like anytime you come on here and you speak in front of people, man, people can belittle you and stuff. It's a tough thing what we do. I'm starting to notice that.
Yeah, there's a lot of shitty people around.
The best part is though, smart people can handle it, and I think the three of us can hold our own against stupidity and ignorance. And I'll go up against anyone in their stupidity. Like no one scares me. So bring it.
This is what I always say, and this is kind of about BYB too. You notice I'm not going to give a shout out to the other people, but if y'all noticed lately, they've been trying to do stuff to fuck with BYB. I'm starting to notice that. I mean, okay, well they're doing that to me too, just like the other people are doing it. So when people are messing with you and stuff, they're nervous. There's a lot of nervous stuff going. There's a lot of people don't know what's going on. They don't know. Right now. They're so scared. They're afraid Mike might have Conor McGregor in BYB next week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't know anymore.
Right.
And it's nervous energy because if you can't dictate the narrative.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with our country. All the media companies like CNN and all them, they try to dictate the narrative. In the bare knuckle world, everybody's like, this is the only bare knuckle. But guess what? You got BKB over there. You got BYB sitting here. And they're the only people, I can tell you right now, they're the only true organizations that are actually fighting for world dominance. Everybody else is regional. If you're not fighting outside the world, you're regional.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fighting for ticket sales.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we just had amazing, and like I just don't like what we do is everybody, like just anybody, like the fighters come on the show. That's what's anything you say, you're being judged about. That's what's bad about our world now. That's why, like when fighters come over here, I respect them because they say the wrong thing, they get in trouble. So you got it. But I don't have anything else, guys.
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm out.
Chachi, how's the fight camp going, Chachi?
Everything's good, bro. Hanging out, Kevin Smith Brothers Gym.
Have we got any notifications? What we can say or anything about it? Have you figured out anything?
I haven't. I really haven't even thought about it. I got training and being busy doing other stuff. Haven't put any effort.
Training. He's training.
He better be.
I'm going everywhere, man.
Listen, man. Chachi's got a big fight. I'm gonna tell you right now. If y'all ain't y'all need to look it up. Chachi's fight is the first fight to ever happen. That's what's about to happen in MMA history. So that's what I'm trying to say. And look, I'm trying to be politically correct because I don't know what to fucking say. But Chachi is fighting a fight.
Right? I asked Chachi, I'm like, I'm confused a little bit. Like, I'm confused. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to. I
just want to say the correct. I want to say whatever.
Apparently, a simple word that I've already said has offended him or her, and I don't want to.
Are you serious? A simple word?
We go.
This is it. I'm down for this shit. Yeah. God dang. Oh, come on. Look, it's like this right here.
Don't try to change your gender and be offended. Like the fact that you're offended by trying to change your gender, that other people would think they're like, go fuck off.
Yeah, this is like, that's crazy. It's crazy.
I'll drink to that.
Hey, you know what, though? I'm a history fanatic. I'm kind of excited, to at least make my little mark in history.
Well, hey, what happens if you get choked or caught? What are you going to do? What's going to happen here?
I'll still be in the history books, but I mean, that's what I'm training hard for. Trying not to get in that position.
And ready for this, guys? I got another great thing for Chachi. The person that was on the Joe Rogan show, the former Army Ranger.
Yeah.
The Army Ranger that turned into a girl that fights other girls.
Yeah.
Elena McLaughlin.
Basically, there's already been an agreement to fight him, but it ain't going to happen because we got to negotiate. She said she would fight Chachi if he took estrogen pills. So, listen. I swear to God. Listen. I'm asking right now. How much money would it take for us to raise right now for Chachi to take estrogen pills?
Oh my God!
Listen, if we raised $1,000 right now, if I could raise $1,000, would you take it? Because look, Joe Rogan said he wants the pink-haired Army. You got to think Army Ranger, 4 battle combat guy, badass that turned into a woman. Want you to take. So how much money? Dude. He's fucking badass, dude. How many people? He's Army Ranger. He probably done fucking killed 20 people.
Right.
And he's fighting women.
Yeah.
So Chachi, being straight up, $1,000, Chachi. If we could raise $1,000, would you take estrogen pills?
$1,000 to grow some titties, huh?
No. Listen, I've already researched it. It takes up to 6 months for you to have nubs. You got to get the fight. You got to get.
I can't wait that long for nubs.
You don't need
nubs, dude.
Listen, Chachi. I'm telling you. Look, Chachi. Rogan said it would be the biggest fight ever if that dude fought a guy. And I'm just trying to tell you that guy already hates me because he told me I would take estrogen pills and he would fight me a long time ago. But I can't get down to his weight class. You can get down because he said he could do 145. So 145 with estrogen pills, Chachi, it's all you.
Shit. All right. Print the paper, man.
We got the nickname too. We got the nickname. I'm not going to say it on the air because it offends people. But we got a nickname.
Yeah.
But anyway, Chachi's got a fight. It's the first ever. I don't know what to say about it, but you got to support Chachi because he's producing all the badass brawler shit.
That's right.
That's what it's coming up. And listen. Let's just hope. Let's just hope that he don't get rear naked choked.
tie my hair up real tight, be ready to go.
Hungry eyes.
Your ear like choking you.
Listen,
Hey,
I want you to play.
Though. You know, I went to Dave O'Graff's up in Ohio for a couple days.
He's taking this shit serious.
I've been at Smith Brothers now almost every day. I missed today.
Weren't you at AKA?
I train with Chris Jensen, BKFC. Chris Jensen, that's my boy.
Yeah, big boy.
Listen, when you're doing this fight, after you fight this thing, this person, I want you to. I'm gonna play back the Dirty Dancing theme song, "Hungry Eyes," while y'all are fighting, because I mean it's gonna be. Look, you know how many of my friends have met.
I won a lip sync contest in the '80s to that song. Cheers to that.
You want me to tell you? I know the whole dance, and I've always wanted. And we were gonna do it a long time ago for some big event that just didn't work out, and then because it started raining, I was gonna do the whole Patrick Swayze thing. Because I tell you what, Patrick Swayze is the GOAT. I'm going to tell you right now, he can get more tail than anybody in this world.
True story about Patrick Swayze. He actually danced. He's a born dancer. He danced at Thomas Dance Studio, which is 10 minutes from where I grew up. And that studio was still there to this day. It's a ballet studio, but that's where he got his start. I mean, he's the real deal. Patrick Swayze was the real deal.
At the Lincoln County Fairgrounds, big like they have a big fair every year. I was like fucking 19, 20. Hank Williams III was there, and Patrick Swayze's brother, the guy that's in True Blood, all them. And we were in they call it the drunk tent, but it was his own tent, and we were taking apple bong hits like Patrick Swayze's brother and all that shit.
Hey,
and I thought it was Patrick.
I hate 3 parties.
Oh, dude, let me tell you what. If you ever get around Hate 3, all you gotta say is, what about CT? He don't ever forget this. I'm gonna tell you what, me, him, and fucking he had somebody else. We ended up went to Texas, left Lincoln. I don't know how the fuck it happened. Went to Willie Nelson concert. I don't know how. And I'm gonna tell you what, I met Willie that time. You can't crazy shit. But Patrick Swayze's brother was there, and I thought it was Patrick Swayze the whole time. I was like nervous. And then finally he looked at me and said, "What you keep looking at me for?" I was like, "Just tell me, don't put baby in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. That's all you gotta do.
Right.
Tell me that." And he was like, "That's my fucking brother, man. Blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Oh shit." He looked just like him, kind of. I mean, I hate to say it, I'm not into guys, but he didn't look as good as Patrick. But he resembled him when you're young and drunk and stoned out of your mind, going, "Is that Patrick Swayze?"
Listen, every woman remembers the ass scene in Dirty Dancing where like you get a glimmer of like the side of his ass when he's done like screwing baby, and it was really hot. It just kind of like ingrains in your brain.
Hey,
like
Roadhouse,
to see
man.
the side. Oh, Roadhouse was great. That's one of my all-time favorites. But I do want to say, because we are all in the fight game, and it would be it would be a travesty if I didn't give a shout out to Masvidal's Icon FC, which my boy and my friend Jared Gooden, who I know from Titan and interviewing, won the main event. So have to give a shout out to Jorge Masvidal and his new fighting organization that kicked off in my hometown on Saturday night.
Was that Lakeland?
West Palm Beach, the convention center.
Oh, okay.
But
nice.
Yeah, but hey, they got some history on Patrick Swayze tonight too. I mean, we went total badass girl and BYB that's just total dominance, got her kids and all that stuff, and then we went talked about the history of BYB, and then we broke it down with Patrick Swayze and ended it right here with Chachi. Chachi's got the most electric fight that we can't talk about because we don't know what we can say about it. Chachi, you got listen.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, just tell me one thing, Chachi. Tell me one thing, because I've been drinking. Okay. So,
snip.
Is it a female that turned into a male, or vice versa?
It's a biological male.
Okay.
Biological male.
Biological male that is trend. I'm confused.
Turn it into a chick.
Going to a woman, yeah.
And you know what? I respect. That's what I'm gonna say. I respect her. Yeah. What's her name?
Same as Elena McLaughlin. That's fighting.
And she's fighting men.
Same.
I respect her.
Fox.
Yeah, I respect that.
Fuck Fallon. Fallon Fox. She blocked me on Instagram. She fights women and she's cracking skulls.
Yeah.
This girl.
skull open.
Hey,
man. It's
Chachi,
crazy.
that's number 3 on your list, buddy. That's after her. Fallon Fox, you already know her name. Bravo. Chachi, you got a pecking order. We know what you're doing. You got a name. We know who you are. You're out there doing Dave Chappelle's dirty work, motherfucker. You know what you're doing.
Fuck your couch.
Where's Dave Chappelle at? Where's Dave Chappelle at? Oh, my God. I can't get over this. I can't wait. I'm telling you. I don't know what to say, but I've been looking more forward to your fight than any fight out.
Chappelle Award.
Yeah.
You know what? Somebody reach out to Dave Chappelle and tell Dave Chappelle about this.
Actually, I'm actually in the works on that for the other thing that I do for my day job, but that's a whole nother story. I can't get into it on here.
Well, then we need to talk to Dave because, look, I'm going to tell you right now, getting away off Dave sits up and he rolls up a Terphouse Delta Stevie D blunt and puts it in the puff house with us and power hits us. Look, Chachi's on his next skit.
First of all, anyone who actually watched that Dave Chappelle thing, if they actually think that he was talking in a negative way, is an idiot because he was not saying anything negative about the trans or the gay and lesbian community.
They just look for anything to go.
Right. They spin it around.
They need to go watch 1980 comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Eddie Murphy Raw.
Go watch Richard Pryor.
Yeah, exactly.
Richard Pryor. Andrew
talking about smoking crack. He talking about smoking crack right before he walks out of the day. Like, I just hit that. Whoa, like.
They look at Andrew Dice Clay. He gets canceled every time he comes out.
Howard Stern, back in the day, all his crazy shit he used to do on radio. I mean, thank God for satellite radio.
Imagine if he came out in today's world. He'd be
He would be canceled. It would even look. They're trying to cancel me. They're trying to cancel me before I even get my start.
Cancel Cody Travis.
That's what. That's the campaign.
Cancel Cody.
That's what we're doing. Look, I mean, dead serious. I mean, I feel. I was like, I feel.
Red Fox. Yeah, no shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys. Last thing I'm gonna say is be looking for some interesting dialogue from Cody. That's gonna just fucking. I just got fucked. That's what that code order was. Y'all be looking for it soon, guys. Have a good night, Jay. I'll holler at you, Jay. I'm good, guys. So the bad people won. Council.